keep on looking for something.
Good morning, everybody. Even remembered YouTube. I have a YouTube if you guys, if this isn't working for you. Like if you want to do this, but it's not on your, it's not easily available on your PC. Some people just choose YouTube. And that's link in the bio there. Hi, good morning. We are doing a co-working session that we like to call work buddies. And excuse me if I'm a little distracted more than usual because there's a bunch of things floating up my screen. I don't know if y'all have that. I don't know what TikTok's doing. It's switching everything again. Has to change everything every month, you know? Anyways, what we do here is we all do our own work for 30 minutes. And the work is, it can be really any kind of work, obviously job work, that's a big one here, but schoolwork, homework, like grunt work. People do their dishes, their laundry. By the way, check your wash, people. You probably have clothes in there. That's your Monday morning announcement. Good morning. Good Monday morning. How are y'all today? I like to get right to the comments on the first one because it's a little bit more chatty on the first go round, and we're all just trying to get like, woo, get into the groove, right? That's probably why. Yeah, and sometimes I'll just talk up here for a very long time, but I try to keep it within 5 to 10 minutes of this, and then we get back to work. You're going to want to follow because you'll never see me again if you don't. And thanks for the likes, guys. That actually helps get the word out. Also helps let TikTok know. I'm worried that because they've slowed everything down so much that maybe they'll not let me do this anymore. I don't know. It feels like they really hate me. So I do worry about that. So you guys share this. That helps too. Like it. I don't know. There's all this stuff. Like if I'm not in the weekly ranking, like I don't give a fuck about the weekly ranking. But if I'm not there, TikTok's like, oh, well, you're not important. Let's just, and that doesn't help the dopamine. That doesn't help me get up in the morning and do this, So I appreciate all that. Yeah, so follow and like, and the roses, yes, they help too. I don't want the money, but it was telling me the other day, you're not, basically they want you to pay, right? TikTok wants that money. So I'm sorry. I hate all that because it's like, we're just here to do our work, right? And we're here as a community. So it's like, you got to play the game. You got to play the game, right? Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Let's see. Good morning, friends. Yes, morning, honey. Morning. I'm not just saying morning, honey, although I do call everybody hun sometimes. It's Southern thing, I guess. That's her name. Kung Fu Fighter. Yes. I sing it every time you jump in. Good morning. Yes, discover that you can tap on the screen quickly and it will fill the heart line upper left corner of the screen. I don't know what that means. Of course, I won't be able to do it. Oh, I gave myself a like. Okay. Also, we should mention the bell because, I just gave myself a like and that was ridiculous and weird. And so here we reward ridiculous and weird. You get bells. Also, if you make me laugh. So there that be. Yes, happy birthday, the muse. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I won't sing the whole damn song. Time to get some coffee and get the day started. Yes, get out of bed. I'm not necessarily just talking to you, but everybody get out of bed. It's hard sometimes. Especially morning and after Halloween. I don't know if y'all participated in Halloween or if you have kids, or if you just bought the bags of candy and decided to just eat them yourself because you deserve it. Either way, any of those, you're going to feel a bit hungover. Maybe you're actually hungover, Used to do that, right? Especially when the kids were younger and then the whole neighborhood would walk together and kids would be in the front, and parents would be in the back, just with their little coffee mugs that never had coffee in it. I don't do that anymore because I just realized that it's really not worth it the next day. So pretty much cut that out. But also I realized I wasn't getting any younger. So maybe I should. Maybe I should drink a little less beer and a little more lemonade, right? As the song goes. I was feeling unproductive, and this is my sign to get going. It's going to be a good day. Yes, it's going to be a good day, regardless of whether the dog has bones. Okay. We've had to struggle with that. That's been a challenge here so far lately. I mean, that dog has no bones. I don't know if that's very good for motivation, but we've actually come out on top. It's like we're the counterbalance. But then, of course, when the dog has balance. When the dog has bones, we don't need the balance. So that's the way it works in here. I do actually have laundry that needs to get switched over. Thanks for the reminder. Somebody says that. Somebody's like, how did you know? And I know because we all do that. At least the neurodivergent ADHD folk, we don't ever remember laundry. And you can set your alarms, but whenever you set your alarms, you're in the middle of something else, and you're like, I'll remember, because it's just going to be like 5 minutes. I'll remember. You don't remember, and then you keep telling yourself you're going to remember. Do you see the pattern here? Do you see the problem? And I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself, actually. I see the pattern. I see the problem. I don't know what the fuck to do about it. I mean, I already set the alarms. That's all I can do. All right. Normally, what we do here, and I'm not seeing Jamie this morning, so I'm not sure where she is, or maybe she's not going to be here this morning. So, mods, if you don't mind. Oh, by the way, if anybody's here every day and wants to be a mod, let me know. We can always use more mods. But mods, if you want to step in and do the heavy lifting on that for today. Bones forecast has not been posted yet. Yeah, he typically posts, I think. He usually is in here when we find out, but it could be closer to 10 or 11. So yeah, that's just what we've noticed here. So let's do a little bit of movement. I'm still having hip issues. And we're not putting a song on this, so I can hey, YouTube, you can participate. Yay. Sometimes they can't even participate because, the copyright, YouTube is like copyright Gestapo, right? YouTube will probably be that way when they get sued enough. And won't that be fun? Then we'll just be all sitting here in silence. Clearly, I don't like silence that much sometimes. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting my hands on my quads, or almost to my knees. And this is good because this is a very slow, easy wake up, but it's very effective because you're still getting that bend, that forward fold bend. And then you're going to get the hamstring stretched and go as far as you can to the floor. And then bend your knees and gently roll up. Woo, did you hear all that? I have the body of an 80-year-old. I do. I am constantly popping. I should probably go to the doctor because I think I might have arthritis. And that's the yoga. I hate to diss the yoga, and I'll never stop because I'm addicted to it. But I think it's actually giving me arthritis. So be careful with that. I'm not saying yoga does, but the fact that I just do so much and so stretchy, so far, so hypermobile, that I think that's causing a problem. All right. So just if you want to put your hands on the desk, I find that helps with the stretching too. You can get a lot of good stuff out of it, including with legs but arms too. Like you're stretching. See how you're stretching the shoulder? Oh, I got to stretch right here in my armpit. See my armpit? Yeah, right there, which apparently I needed. Who knew? Probably from the yoga over the weekend that about killed me. Our teacher, I don't know if he was mad at us, but he tried to kill us all. Okay, so let's get started again. I'm going to remember. Sorry, YouTube. Bye. Gotta mute you. Bye. Love you guys. I'll talk to you in the chat because that's the benefit of being on YouTube. I can talk to you in the chat. I can't do that here during the work session when we're all supposed to be working. Yeah, that's what it is here. It's big. It's a big community. And so a lot of talking, a lot of chatting goes on, but I swear a lot of people get their work done. And the fact that you do your work in 2 to 3 times, you get your work done in 2 to 3. Never do that. You get 3 times the amount of work done in half or less than half the time. Something like that. People get all their work done quickly here. So even if we're chatting a little bit, which you think is distracting, or I'm chatting a bit more and you think that's distracting, it isn't. It actually still gets, it just gets everything going. You're happy, you're chatting with people. People know who you are, and you're not alone and you're not isolated. And so it really gets a lot going. And you don't have to worry about those distractions, or you can just turn me down. If it's too distracting, the music's too distracting, turn me down. Sorry, YouTube. I forgot to just keep going. So now I'm talking to you and you can't even hear me. Can you read lips? Okay. Let's get going. Alexa, don't forget to follow if you just jumped here, because you won't probably stay the whole time. You'll forget, and then you'll be like, tomorrow, you'll be like, oh, what's that? I didn't follow her, and I can't find her again. So just trying to help you out here. Check your laundry and follow me. That's your tips for the day. I'll come back with more. Alexa, set the time for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, oh, I never muted YouTube. What the hell? Alexa, stop the timer. Hi, welcome if you're just joining us. This is a co-working session, a TikTok co-working session. Bet you didn't know you were going to be seeing that when you were scrolling from your bed. But this is your wake-up call. Literally get out of bed and do one thing, or get off the couch. You know who I'm talking to. And just do one thing. Say you're going to do one thing, like get out of bed and go get breakfast, go get coffee. And then while you're doing that, so you're going to do one more thing. And that's how you do the baby steps to get yourself motivated and get yourself going. A lot of us ADHD folk need the baby steps, okay? And I know it's hard because you have no motivation, no dopamine, but this is your accountability, right? That's why we're here. You make challenges to yourself. You hold yourself accountable. We do all that here in this work buddy session. So if you're not already following, you should, because I promise at some point in your life, probably in the next week, you're going to be like, I could have really used that for this really boring thing I have to do. I could have really used this. And you could, because you get your work done quickly. You get all of your work done in like half the time. And it's really good work and you're happy doing it. It's all very weird, but it works in here. And why wouldn't you do that? Hello. Hi. Let me go up to the emoji line before I mess myself up more than usual. Let's see. Should I switch out so I can see? Yes. Of course, they're messy. They're smudged, so I can't see. Anyways. Yeah, I'm glad y'all are talking to each other and helping each other out. Queen of Halloween, I missed what you did. Oh, yes, you were just talking to other people. Feeling lazy today. Yup. You were the one I called out, weren't you? Weren't you, Mel? And good job following, because yeah, you're going to want to come back to this. It looks like we are doing well this Monday morning. I think it's that we know we need to get our shit done. Maybe Tuesday we'll relax a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's do some movement. Not ready to dance yet, am I? No, not. Sorry, guys. So let's stand up again. How do you think? How do you feel about it? Y'all want to do some standing chair yoga? Like y'all got a chair around, maybe at your desk or something. And then this I encourage you to get creative with. Because you're gonna have a different chair, you're gonna have a different body. So I always encourage your own movement, your intuitive movement. So here what I'm doing is I'm putting my leg on my chair. Hopefully you can do that wherever you are. Already I got some popping in the hip area, so that's nice. And then just maybe do might scoot back a little bit. I was trying to stay on screen with you guys, but if you can see, my leg is doing like this straight hamstring stretch, hamstring stretch, yes. And then just go down as far as you can. You're going to get more of a stretch. Just be careful. You don't really want it behind your knees. So like scoot back if you're getting it behind your knees, like point your butt back. And then gently come up, whoop, popped again. And then do the other side if you want. Again, it might be a little different on this side, so see how you want to move. I'm moving in on this side. I'm using my chair, and I'm hugging my chair, and I'm just relaxing on my chair. And it just looks like that's all I'm doing, but don't fall over, and maybe stretch that hamstring. What else does my body need? That was all for the chair, because I don't like being constricted. Let's see. I need some shoulder work. Like, what about that? Oh, that's good. That's good. We're doing the cat. Maybe let your arms hang down. Maybe even do like a halfway back. It's supposed to be like a halfway lift, which is a straight back, but the arching feels good. And then, do that little hornet thing. I don't know why it's called a hornet thing. And then move in a circle. Y'all can do that, right? I can't really do it. I can pretend I can do it and kind of move around, but if y'all actually could see me, you would know I wasn't able to do that. Okay, let's do some side stretches here. And then just move. Yeah, you guys that are just joining, we actually do work in, I can do my spiel while we're doing this. I'm doing like a leg lift. So go ahead and try balance if you want, or just hold on to your chair and try lifting your leg. You can't see it because I wear black leggings, but anything, because this will open up. Woo! See, trying to do the balance and jumping. It's not recommended. So if you do the tree, this is a tree pose, you kind of should feel it a little bit back here. And that's where your, that's not quite the piriformis, but it's sending all those nerve shooting pains if you have sciatic. Okay, so I moved this leg up. It doesn't quite go the way the other one does. You want to see my feet instead? Oh yeah, I bet you do. Look at that. Oh, I love how it looks like it's 15 feet long. So like that's a little scary. I should have done this for Halloween. What the hell is that? Of course, YouTube is just getting a beautiful view of just my foot. There's no weird shit going on other than that there's a picture of a foot that you didn't think you'd be seeing today. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of like leaning back, and that's getting like this because I'm kind of like leaning back on a tilt. Just be real careful. Maybe hold on to a chair. All right, now let's see. Go ahead and floss. That's what this is called, where you just move up and let the nerves and the tendons all just relax again, because you don't want to come out of the stretch and then just like confuse your tendons and your ligaments, because those are a little bit slower. The muscles you can like rip and tear like you're supposed to when you're working out. That sounds awful, but you know what I mean, like that tiny ripping. That's how muscle built when it's healing. And then that's like every few days, right? And then your muscles are good to go, assuming you haven't overdone it. But tendons and ligaments, when you're stretching, they take months to get to a longer stretch or a more flexible stretch. That's why people are constantly injuring themselves. They think, oh, my muscles can support this, and it can. But you know what can't is your tendons and ligaments and joints in general. So be careful with that, because I can tell you from experience, it hurts a lot and you injure yourself probably for the rest of your life. You're going to have to deal with these arthritic cracks all the time. Okay, let me see. Good job following, guys. Yeah, you definitely want to come back to this tomorrow, because we'll be here 9 to 11 Eastern time tomorrow, as well as every other day in the week. Most of the time I'm reading Chaos. Most of the time I'm at work at this time, but I have the day off. So I'm using this to grade. Yes, good. It can be used for anything. Like I'm just doing like weird chunky things today. You know, like when you get back to your computer, you've gone all weekend and you're like have all these tiny little annoying little stabbing, poking things that you have to do, you don't want to do. This is where you do them. This is where I'm doing them. Thank you guys. You guys help me. Clocking in now. Good. See you in 30 minutes, right? Kung Fu Fighting. Every time I see that name, I gotta sing it. I gotta sing. Just here, we are on a break. Good. I have some deadlines to hit today. Yes. Good. Did anybody want a mod that I missed? Because we can always do more mods. Oh, by the way, since hi Jamie. So Jamie is doing I think she got to 1,000 live, I think, if that's still going, if that didn't mess up with TikTok, because TikTok is such an ass right now. Not you folks, not the folks of TikTok, just the algorithms. So anyways, I'm gonna get distracted. Go ahead and follow her. Jamie wave. Hi, say hi. It's probably easier that way. And then she will do these lives at some point after me. I still haven't gotten the schedule on that. And then we're gonna do like a little wizardry and witchcraft and like some chivalry here. And then she's gonna figure out how to transfer seamlessly over to her chat or something. So like I said, witchcraft is coming. Let's get going, guys. I'm loving this energy of focused work that we're doing today. Like I don't have the crazy clown energy today, which, y'all need a break too, right? Okay, Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, hey, I remembered. Yay. Blocking you guys now, YouTube, for the music. You still get to see this face. Alexa, Alexa, stop the timer. Hi. 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 We have any My Favorite Murder fans? It's a podcast. Those of you that have never heard of it are probably like, what the fuck? My Favorite Murder? That's a little dark. It is a little dark. But it's not like disrespectful. What it is these two ladies that are so hilarious that also are very true crime buffs, and they go over the stories that they've read about that's interesting to them. And it is disturbing. Like I had to stop after a while because it was so disturbing, but they are fantastic. They are so funny and worth listening to, worth checking out. Anyways, they usually sign off with bye. Just so you know why I do that. I just have to. Hi, how y'all doing? This is co-working. This is co-working. Forgot to say what it is. You guys have to follow if this sounds like a good idea, and it is a good idea because you get 3 times the amount of work done in like half the time. Hey, I got it. I just said it right out. It just came right out. And these are people that all come back every day to get their work done, because sometimes it's almost impossible for people without buddies to get their work done. It's a thing. Here's another thing. Like, for those of you that are ADHD or just hate tedious shit, the worst thing for me, I think, even past making doctor appointments, is getting dates from your email into your calendar. Like, there is so many words and so much detail, and then not even to get started on the calendar, which has all of these things that you have to click and remember and get the dates right and get the time right and that is like, the 7th ring of hell. Am I getting that right? Dante's Inferno, 7th ring. I don't know, but y'all know. So anyways, I've literally spent the last 2 hours on this, and it's just 3 days. 3 days. So technically I'm not spending on time. What I was spending it doing was figuring out why this is fucking happening to me and why there's not a Gmail to calendar integration. Why? For as powerful as Google is, they can really be stupid about things sometimes. It's just because they're so big, I think. They don't trickle this down. Anyways, drove me crazy for 2 hours because I'm like, surely there's something out there. And you know us, when we get something, when we have a bone, when the dog has the bone. And by the way, does the dog have the bones today? But when you're grabbing onto the bone and you're just like, no, I'm going to find this. I'm going to figure it out. Well, I figured it out. There is nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. And if I'm wrong, if I'm lying, then somebody tell me, because I need it. I finally just put the dates in there. I had to change each one like 3 or 4 times because I got other things wrong. Put one on the calendar, never found it again. I don't know where it went. I don't know what day it went to. We're going to think we have a choir concert for school in July, probably. So that's going to be really confusing. So y'all know what I mean? Like that tedious, detailed stuff that you have to be able to see every single word. And I can't see words. I can't see it. If it's all together, I need bullet points. If it's all together, I don't see it. I don't read it. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't do that to me. If I take a nap, will you wake me in 30 minutes? Yeah, turn up. Here's what you do. You set your own alarm for 30 minutes and then just like have my face right there. And in your bed. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to carry your phone to bed. But just in this one time, just have it near your bed. Maybe even have it like this. Maybe even have it fall asleep on your face, because I know we've all done that before. Or as my son has done, he's holding it up and then he falls asleep and then it hits him in the face. That's funny. Not for him though. So put it there, set your own alarm, and then look over at me, and then you'll be like, okay, everybody's doing their work. The least I can do is try. See, accountability. Yes, SSDGM. Stay sexy and don't get murdered. That's what that means. My whole podcast is murder, and it's disturbing. Yep. I like your correction of there, not there spelling. That is the worst, isn't it? Super mortifying. Almost as mortifying as I was looking for a counselor for ADHD for my son. It's just so bad right now. So I was looking for that, and I was sending the form, and I was writing a big, huge Bible of information because, I have all this information. I know so many things about it because I've done like 6 months of research because I got really crazy on it, hyper focused. So I'm like, he has this, he has that, he has low executive functioning, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And I'm sending all this stuff. And you know how like you just like type, and you're like misspell, because that's what I do anyways. But also I don't care because I have to get all the words out and get it formed. And then I go back and I edit it, right? Like y'all do that, right? I hit the send button like by accident when I was like only halfway through, and the spelling, like I wasn't even trying. Sometimes it would be no vowels, just CLTR. What the hell's that? So they're gonna think I'm the one that needs therapy, and they're not wrong. All right. You guys follow if you just came in and you're like, yes, I need this, but I'll remember to come back and find it tomorrow. So you won't. So go ahead and follow now. Do the whole liking, sharing thing, as we talked about before. Google is really struggling with me, I guess, because I'm not bringing in thousands. I think that's it, because those people that bring in thousands are constantly giving like roses and stuff, which pays TikTok. I just found all this out. So yeah, it's a thing. And I get that. I mean, I love our 70 people in here because we're all such a team, and we keep bringing in more people with that. But because of that, because I don't do like the weird writing behind me where I write people's names and people pay you for that. I don't know what that is. In fact, if somebody can explain that, I really don't understand that one. And there's, a whole bunch of things like that. And I'm not bitter. You do your thing, and good for you for doing so well with it. But I'm more bitter at TikTok. Like, come on. Yeah, thank you. That'll help. It's a no bones day. Oh no, I can't ring my bell. But you know what? It's okay. We'll still make it. Did I unmute TikTok? YouTube. I did. Yay! I kind of like you guys. Okay. See my personal note there. That's what you want. I don't know what that means. A writing teacher with literacy masters, but have ADHD also. Good. I like to do tips in here and hacks and stuff that I've discovered. So I feel like I had another tip or hack, but I can't remember what it was. But the last one that I told y'all was somebody had an issue with getting out of bed, and that I gave some tips on that. Another person wanted to take a nap, 30-minute power nap. That's a great idea, actually. Use this for that, because it's really hard it's really hard to get up at 30 minutes, to get up out of your power nap for some people. And so, yeah, what a good idea. Set your own alarm, put my face right there. I don't mind. And then just when the alarm goes off, open your eyes, stare at my face, say, oh, she said I had to tell myself, you make the commitment, I'm going to just do 30 minutes, and then they're going to help me come back. That's what we do. We do little hacks. We do little steps, little commitments with those little steps, and then we have to do them, right? Because I do the same thing here. I'm like, oh, shit. I told them I was going to do deadlifts today. I have to do deadlifts because I'm coming back tomorrow, and I have to hold myself accountable. That's what you guys have to do too. Any tips for unpacking boxes that you've had in your new place since you moved back in? Yes, I actually do. For some reason I was thinking clothes. For clothes, by the way, if it's boxes of clothes or laundry baskets, or just picking up your room. I learned this when I was a kid, by the way. My mom gave me this tip randomly, and it was make up your bed. In fact, make it really pretty. Like put all the pillows on, whatever you're supposed to do, make it real straight, because that does something for the brain. And then take everything and dump it on your bed. Everything, either your clothes. If it's clean and you don't want to, whatever. But everything on the bed. And then once you do that, the whole place is clean except for the bed, right? The whole place is clean, and your brain's like, holy shit, I can see the floor. I feel good. Look at what I did. Even though you haven't done really anything yet, your brain is just like, whoa, oh, this is so nice. Let's keep going. And so then you have everything in a centralized place. You guys know how we love our piles. We love our piles. There's so many reasons for piles, but we love our piles. so you have your space, and then you can just go pick one thing, two things at a time, right? And then keep going with that, because you're going to see like this goes over there and this goes over here, but it's all in a centralized location. It really does something to your brain. Just try that. Try that. And you could try to do the same thing for boxes. Maybe dump the whole thing out very carefully if there's no glass in there or whatever. Maybe pull it all out, and then just put it in a pile and just do one box a day or something, whatever. Just tell yourself you're going to do it. And remember, it has to be small. So just put it in a pile. Tell yourself you're going to finish that pile, and good job. You finished that pile. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you want to give yourself a tiny little reward, go do that. And then you might feel like unpacking more boxes, but don't make yourself. You've already done well if you've done one box. I don't know if you have a time limit or whatever, so you might have to like modify that a bit. But that is my tip of the day. I should put a bell with that. Tip of the day. Yeah. Did y'all see the little happy face though? If y'all are new here, you have to see it. I mean, how can you be sad? How can you be laying in bed and going, no, I can't get out of bed? This guy is a bones day. He's a bones day. He is the one that will counteract the no bones. All right, you know what? It is time to do some dancing. I mean, I've let you guys suffer for too long. So this dancing thing, if you're just coming in and you're like, this is weird, I feel a little awkward. What this dancing thing is, none of us, well, I can't speak for everybody else. I'm sure there's some beautiful dancers out there. I am not one of them. I'm not dancing to be pretty or to show anything off. I mean, sometimes, like I admit, sometimes the deadlifts gives me a little bit of a big head and I got to show off what's happening back here because it's amazing. I highly recommend deadlifts. It's so easy. You just do them like once a week and your butt just shoots up like in 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and get to a song. I gotta mute you guys, YouTube. Aren't you proud of me? I'm remembering now. I just needed to get in the habit. Alexa, stop the timer. Hello. Welcome back if you're just joining us. Then doesn't make any sense. Welcome back if you're just joining us. Welcome back. And if you're just joining us, we are doing co-working here. We all come together every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and then it just goes to whenever the hell I feel like going. And if this sounds good to you, you do have to follow, because TikTok has really no other good way of finding me again. And good luck with the 1 billion people on TikTok finding me again. Yeah, you guys need to like or share or whatever, because it's hard out there with the TikTok algos and whatever the hell's going on. Plus, they keep changing everything. There's so much going on in this live today. Do you guys have this little square right over here? A rectangle, actually. Saying things. Junior crew person, 0 out of 20. Was that 2,500 or 25,000? I couldn't see. I don't know what that means. I tried clicking on it and it brought me to a really weird screen that I thought cut you guys off. So we're not going to do any of that anymore. So how y'all doing? Y'all got your work done? How's it going? Right now, you getting your Monday work on? If I'm here for no other reason, it's just to get you guys out of bed on Monday sometimes, you know? I think maybe you guys only tune in on Monday because it's so goddamn hard to get out of bed, especially if you have a candy hangover. Yeah, I'm talking to you, right? No judgment though, because I had more Snickers than I meant to, you know? And I got no candy corn. Okay, who's on the candy corn team candy corn? Because I know this brings up a lot of anger. Probably should have done a video on that last month, because that's interesting to me. It is actually the most hated Halloween candy, but it is my most loved Halloween. See, even shit like that, I just have to rebel, I guess. But I'm not doing it on purpose. Literally, it's my favorite. It's just my natural thing to reject everything. I don't know why. It's even in my biology, even in my taste buds. Y'all are all telling me, love it, hate it, yuck. Oh, see, it's controversial sometimes. See, the yuck was in all caps with exclamation marks. When was the last time you used exclamation marks? We don't even do that much anymore. That's how passionate people are about this. Yeah, it can't be looked at. So what are y'all talking about with the link? Because I thought that's what you were talking about, the bio link. It can't be looked up. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Came in late today. Are we on the last session? That's a good question. I think so, because I need to do a few things with the actual filming, which I can never do here. I'm just testing things out really more than actually trying to put out quality things. That sounds terrible, but I'm actually just testing things, seeing what works, see what doesn't work. And usually it's short, because who has time to test things on things that take 3 hours, you know? So here's my short for today. I'm going to do my to-do list, because this is, have you ever seen one of the ones where they actually do that, where like usually it's on their iPhones? I'm just not good at that, putting my to-do list on my iPhone. Yeah, old school. Sorry, showing my age here with this one, but also it just helps me mentally when I write it. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. So it's like the thing back there, and I'll be in front of it. I'll do that thing that Elise does. We're on a first name basis. Oh, let me say, she liked one of my comments, not one of my videos. She'll never see that, but one of my comments on her page, of course, because again. And I even came out and said, I do imitation videos of you. And I was like, because this one, I don't even know what video it was recently. I saw, I'm just watching her and I'm like, shit, this is just genius. It's almost embarrassing that I'm doing imitation video. I shouldn't call it, I should say in the style of, because I'm literally not trying to imitate her exactly, because I never could do that. It's more of a mix of her and me. But still, whatever the video I saw of her last time was like, she's just a frickin' genius, and it's getting kind of embarrassing that I'm doing these now, because it's not the same at all and it looks desperate. And then I was like, am I gonna stop? Absolutely not. Should I stop? Absolutely. I flipped it in the comments, but she liked that comment. Yay. Oh, I swear I'm not a stalker. I just am a fan. And it's been a very long time since I've been a fan of anybody or anything. I'm not one of those people that follow anything or anybody. I still don't even really know who Harry Styles is. I think I saw a thing where somebody posted a picture or no, a video of him looking over or something. And it had like, this woman got lucky because it had like 10 million views. No, 10 million likes, I think, which means it has like 20 million views. All he did was just look up and look over at her. He might have made sort of a face. I can't remember. So I guess I can see that if he did that. But I don't get it. I mean, he's kind of cute, whatever, but I don't understand. And it's probably because I'm 45, and so that's good, right? You know, don't be creepy. Don't be creepy. Don't be creepy. Don't be creepy. Playlist not working for me. Oh, is that what y'all are talking about? Remember I made it public. Remember, Jamie? Somebody back me up. I never changed it, but there was weird shit going on. Did y'all hear that? Like, my work buddies. I mean, I get that summer sessions because that's not my playlist. So people add their own stuff or whatever. Can't edit it though. Can't take out the Macarena. But I get that. But why my playlist? Why my playlist that I put together? Did you switch songs? I swear that Shots song was switched. It was weird. Wasn't it weird? Like, who told you could come into my playlist and switch my shit? Amazon. And Amazon's like, it's really our playlist. The planet rectangle. The planet rectangle. Is that the rectangle you're talking about at the bottom of the screen? The planet rectangle. See, now I'm going to look at it again and I'm going to lose you guys probably. Do I pause? Do I freeze whenever this happens? Hi. I'm looking at Reach for the Stars campaign November 1st through November 7th. Complete missions to receive awards. Points needed for ranking. I only need 11,000.4. Oh yeah, 11,000 points. Does that say 99 plus? Oh, that's my ranking. It's a good thing that I don't give a shit about this stuff other than like getting me to you guys. That's all I care about. Because I would just be a lost cause. It would be sad. There's so many things about me that is sad and would be even more sad if I did them. But you know, that doesn't stop me. If I'm into it, I don't fucking care if it's sad or whatever. Another thing, I was just talking to somebody. I have a couple of TikTok groups that like help us to try to figure out what the hell's going on. And one of the groups, like, he asked the question, he's like, does anybody outsource any of this stuff? Like they're editing their videos. I'm talking to you guys. I don't know if you guys are creators. I never got a clear sample of that if you guys are creators. But you guys know how much time it takes. I've talked about how much time it takes. Hours for a 30-second video. Hours. But I'm just learning all this now, like in the last year. And I should have known because I kind of liked doing this in high school. It was with the VHSs, and I actually brought my giant, y'all remember the giant camcorders? I brought it to school in the mid 90s. It was very popular. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved being on film. I should have known. But I couldn't really do editing back then, but I did some stuff with it, and it was so much fun just putting it together. I should have known. I should have gone through that in college or something. Anyways, never too late to change, never too late to do something new. So at 45, I'm trying to figure out everything about editing. And I've been looking at all the software because I have Splice right now, and then I was looking at the really pro software and it's very intimidating. So still going to go back with Splice. But anyways, I have a point here. And my point is in a TikTok group, somebody was like, does anybody outsource stuff? And I was like, that's interesting because I was thinking about sort of helping people with editing because I can't assume that everybody out there knows how to do editing and whatever. And I can do some pretty funky stuff with it. So it's fun. But so we are probably going to talk about that more and possibly Kahoot. No, that's not the word. Collaborate. You can say Kahoot, right? And so that's fun. That's fun. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's probably going to be bad, but it's still fun. So I'm going to do it anyways, right? So that is the thing that keeps you going when you are given no dopamine you've given no reward for what you do, which has been me lately. Like, I'm lucky if a couple hundred people see my videos. Used to be 20,000. Now it's a couple, and it's just like the same stuff. So it's just obviously TikTok decided, no, we want viral videos, and you're not going to do viral Okay. But I don't remember why I was talking about that, except that I guess I'm just, my point is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that TikTok is sending me to, 200 views or whatever, because I still love it. I still love it. So I encourage you guys to do what you love, and do what you love, like do your own job or whatever. But if there's something you really, really, really love and you're doing it, you will be able to make money off of it eventually, pretty much almost everything. Because you're going to hyper focus on it. You're going to learn everything is, you're going to be fucking good at it, because why else would you have been interested in the first place? And because you'll hyper focus on it. So people will want that. So there's your tip of the day. Another tip. And that's a good one, because I know a lot of people are out there going, it really sucks that I have to do this job that I hate. So my encouragement to you is continue to do the job that you hate, and then on the side, do something that you love. Side hustle. No, it doesn't have to make any money yet. That's not the goal, because like I said, you won't stick with it. You won't stick with it if you don't like it usually. So the goal is start with the passion first, and everything. It's like that secret thing, which I thought was so cheesy when it came out in the 90s. I think that was when it was. And I was like, what is this hocus pocus, hokey hooky stuff? I still think it was a little bit much that they did. But the thing is, if you are doing what you love and really, I mean, their thing was like, if you really want something and you do a vision board, that was the thing. But like, the point is, if you really want something, and you are dedicated to it because you want it, all of the blows that come your way, and there will be so many blows, so many, you'll be down about it, and you'll be like, why do I suck? But then you come back like a day or two later, you take a break and you come back, because you can't stop it. You can't stop coming back because you love it. So I'm telling you, do that. I'm encouraging you, do that. Whatever it is, whatever lights your fire, whatever gets you high, your passion. So do that, and the universe will unfold. It will come to you. I swear. Just keep at it. And you will, even if you don't make any money, I mean, you might not care about that. It might be art that you don't even care to sell or whatever. Do it for you. That's the point. Do it for you. And that's the phrase I'm trying to say, but it will happen for you is the point. Whatever. Now, you might not be like a millionaire or whatever, but it won't matter. Like, you're still doing what you love. And if you can make a few bucks off of it, all better. Oh, we're fighting about the candy corn. Love it. Hate it. Candy corn mixed with peanuts. Yes, I know that. Yeah. When I used to do Bunko in the neighborhood, I don't know if everybody knows Bunko. It's very boring, but you just kind of go for the socialization. Yeah, that's where I learned about candy corn and peanuts. Not candy corn and penis. I mean, listen, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not, whatever, like I said, whatever floats your boat. As long, that's the only rules. Only rules are consensual and overage. What am I trying to say? You know what I mean? Not underage. So those are the only two rules. There's no other rules. You want candy corn and penis? Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Let's see. It's good once in a while, the candy corn. Yeah. It feels like I'm eating wax. Yeah. Here's the interesting thing. Y'all want to know these? I've heard that my whole life. I love it. Everybody's like, it tastes like I'm eating wax. To me, it tastes like I'm eating little honey chewy things. Yeah. Like, I like the texture. Break them in your mouth. The first part. Yeah. And honey things. But here's the interesting part. I tell you there's an interesting part, and I promise there is. You just have to deal with my rambling first. The interesting part is when I got COVID a month ago. I am vaccinated. Please don't yell at me. I had COVID, and so I lost my smell completely, 0%. But right before that, before I even knew I had it, everything was starting to taste weird, right? And I'm like, I ate the cotton candy. I'm like, what the fuck is this not cotton candy, candy corn. I'm like, what is wrong with this? Is this a new brand? Because it's just wax. It's just wax. So perhaps you guys don't have as fantastic and amazing of a nose that I have. Now, I say that and I actually hate it. It's really, I was actually excited when I lost my smell. Not the whole thing, but like I wanted to lose about 10% of it at least, because I can smell fucking everything. And as my husband says, most things in this world don't smell good. So at least we're living in 2021. Could you imagine it like 200 years ago, like in London, when people are dumping piss in the street and then like whatever, pooping, I mean, I get it. What else were they going to do? But so glad I don't live then. It's good once in a while. Yeah. Candy corn. Let's see. Only love it with roasted peanuts. Yep. That's okay. Salt is salt. It's salt and sweet, which is a great combo. Does anybody dip their fries in their Frosty? If you've never done that, or if you're thinking, ew, no, not ew. Very good. Done that since I was a kid. Highlighting things on the to-do list when they're complete is a great way to get some dopamine. Yes, absolutely. Now, what I do, and then, I mean, anybody's going to do it the way they want, but what I do is I come back to the to-do list, like after doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then maybe sometimes the next day, and I'm like, oh, I've already done that. I've done that. And the dopamine there is not only crossing it off, but the relief, taking away so much. Like, oh, I already did this. I already did that. Because you've given yourself like the rest of the day and come back the next day. Maybe people can't do that because they have to get everything done in one day. But I tell you, that's a really nice one because it's like you get the dopamine from the scratch off, and then you get the dopamine and the relief and the serotonin from not having to do more shit, right? Yes, it is. No, you don't freeze. Okay, good. That's the thingy that's at the bottom there. Okay, one more way for TikTok to make money. Yep. Nope, you're still here. Lauren, look at Loom. I think it's what it's called. Okay. Where's my to-do list? Not the, I forgot to tell you. Oh, let me write this down because I will never remember. Look at Loom. By the way, if you guys are just joining, I know you don't think you should, but go ahead and follow me because usually we are working and doing 30 minutes right now. I'm heading off at some point, but I'll stay here and ramble for a little bit as I do. But you guys are going to want to follow because you all have work to do, period. And you will get it done faster and better in here, and you will love us. We are awesome. So what I'm showing you, like, this is my little trick, like how I can just throw shit on TikTok and see what sticks. Anybody that follows me, I apologize. I mean, I enjoy it, but like y'all might be like, what is she doing? That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to test some things. So what I'm going to be doing probably for the next one, I'll probably go up soon because it's going to take like 5 minutes, is because I looked down and I saw one of these to-do lists or whatever this was. Shit, it's not going to show. Okay. And then it's mirrored. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Shit, I can't do this. I can do it. Mirror. Okay. This is where I'm going to look weird because it's going to flip my side. Uh-oh. I'm just mirroring all over the place, aren't I? Did this work? Nope. I mirrored back. Okay. Let's see. Nope. See, that's the problem. Oh, there. Okay. So here's my list. And I sat down today because I did this list on Friday. And the list, I think, was ideas or something. But I didn't even write what it was. And then I came back to today and I'm like, this is the most bizarre list I've ever had. So, which makes sense if it's ideas. But, right, my ideas. So it says Barbie. I think this is the ideas that I was going to do for Elise Myers or just do another video for. Because remember the Barbie story? Oh, and the hands on the ass. Yeah, that's what it is. So like, see, oh, fuck. Let me just read it to you. Hands on the ass, Rio, Kitty on stairs. And the last one is the best one. Like, I swear I'm not making this up. It's right there. Morgan Freeman on top of a tiger. What the fuck is that? What is that, Lauren? See, this is the problem when I have a whole bunch of ideas at once. I'm just writing shit down. I'll be like, I'll remember this because I made it very clear. Like, I wasn't vague like I am sometimes. Like, go to the store and get, period. That's it. Like, oh God, I didn't write what to get. But this is very clear. Morgan Freeman on a tiger. Want me to, I'm feeling Elise right now. Morgan. Oh, I look weird with a mirror. I'm switching that back. Can't stand it. Okay, there we go. Oh, now I look like me. Okay. Yeah. Morgan Freeman on a tiger. Interrupted my own thing there, but that's okay because y'all know what that is. Oh, hey, take your vitamins. Oh, good. I unmuted YouTube. Okay, I was worried about that. Vitamins. Take your big ass vitamins. I won't eat it right now. I'll just set it out so I remember. But I talk about this. If you guys have trouble remembering your vitamins, it's super important for ADHD because I guarantee we're not eating right most of the time, especially my son. Oh, so bad. But always get the gummies. Always get the gummies. And if you can get those calcium gummies with and this is just a regular one, but if you can get the calcium gummies with all that like sugar and sour on it, like a Sour Patch Kid, get that one. That one's amazing. I wish they did that for here, but yeah. It's so that's how you remember, because you're like, where I need some candy, I need something sweet, and you're like, oh, I have that calcium chew. I'm gonna get that. And it's fucking calcium chew. See, we have to trick ourselves, is what it is. Or just know ourselves. Know thyself. How are we doing on the comments? I still have some. And I'm reading backwards now, not backwards up. I'm reading up. Loom is video editing I've been using. Oh, okay. I will check that out. Thank you. I've been using Splice, and Splice is great. So I'll probably keep doing that. But there's a couple things I wish I had. Like I wrote Lock Loom. I think I meant to write Look at Loom. But Lock is my son's name. So I wrote Lock Loom, and that would have messed me up. I would have never come back to that. So I'm just gonna write Loom. Okay. Oh, so I eat too many of their candy. Yeah, the kids. Yeah, like it's the mom tax, right? Right. I used to be really offended by that, and I'm like, it's the mom tax. I mean, I might, if I'm nice, I wouldn't take their favorite. And nobody seems to like candy corn here much. Maybe one person. My son, that's dopamine loss all the time. That's what it is. It's just like that sweetness just goes, you know? It's so bad. It's so bad. Nope, you're still here. Didn't pause. Good. Yep. Where's the cat? I demand a cat. I don't know. He's usually in here or sitting at the door real sad. You know, my husband's next door now. Like he used to be upstairs, and he's like, let me just move right next to you and see what that's like. Actually, it's kind of cute. And we have giant mirrors in there, so like I can see him. Like it's weird. It's fun. But maybe he's in there, even though my husband's not a big fan of cats because he's allergic. So that just kind of makes you not like something automatically, but he's really nice to him. So he puts up with them. The cat puts up with him. He puts with them. Now they sometimes like each other. We don't do gummies because of cavities. Yeah, I know. And it's my son. Actually, he has braces now. He just got braces like 2 weeks ago, and now he's brushing his teeth pretty regularly. So there's that. Because he doesn't want to show up in school. You know, the only thing that is motivating him now is peer pressure, basically. He doesn't want to show up at school sneaky. So he's showering every morning. Amazing. I know this is actually normal development, but it was a little bit slower for him because, you know, there's no dopamine with showering. Actually, I think there is, honestly. This is how you trick yourself. You feel it. Like you just put you know you need to take a shower and you don't have any dopamine, you don't want to do it. Like it's really hard, but you feel it. You just feel your face and feel how heavy everything is, the dirt, the grease. Maybe there's none, but you feel it. And so then you're like, okay, I gotta go. It feels, I gotta go take a shower. Yeah. Okay. You're laughing at something, but I don't know what that is. It's a little picture. Hey, I got vaxxed and got it in September, lost sense, and sugar doesn't taste right anymore. Oh no, you didn't get it back? I'm sorry that I was so flip about that. You know, it's weird. It must be something seeing myself or being on here, but I swear I have a really good vocabulary when I'm not here, whatever that is. I must be too distracted. Yeah, flippant. That's the word I was looking for. Flippant. I don't mean to be flippant with like how I wished I had lost a little bit more of my smell. I know other people would gladly take that because they're really. Do you know there's a cooking? There's a chef who got COVID and lost his. Or he might have been a taster, which was even worse. Yee. He lost his stuff and he didn't gain it back very well. Especially if it's a taster, it has to be like 100% perfect or whatever. You have to have the best taste buds in the world. So it's understandable that COVID would probably knock out at least some of that. So the way he adjusted, the way he adapted or die, he decided to adapt was he's writing a cooking book for people with, because there's specific things that people are having trouble with, like you said, sugar. Although interestingly enough, sugar was the only thing, I still couldn't taste it. It was the only thing that had some sort of experience in my mouth. That's what she said. You know what? That's what he said. Let's say that. That's what they said. You know, let's switch it up a bit. Even when I feel like I can't, I just stand in the shower and let the water hit me. Yeah, the hot water. That's good. It wakes you up sometimes. Acha. Tiger emoji. Oh, yeah, writing on the tiger. Yeah, there you go. I can't make that out to be a tiger. It looks like a jackal. Or a jackal. That's what it looks like from here. Tiny, 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 like this big. Like, I know this is an app for Gen Z, but like sometimes Gen Z can't see either. Tiger emoji. Okay. So you guys want to meet back here at 9 tomorrow, 9 a.m. Set your alarms if you are new here. People do that. A lot of people do that. In fact, all the people that come on every day, all the regulars, they must do it because how else would they just, it's time to join. I don't know. Maybe some of you are better at that than we are. How often do you do these? I might need to use these to read my books. Yes, 9 to 11 Eastern time. That's my committed, but I usually go over with the 11. Sometimes I'm like, I have to go right at 11. But I usually like to give y'all bonus, especially since I yammer on a bit. So bonus time. Yeah, so come back. Yeah, go ahead and be flippant. I was fine with it. Figure it's good for me at this point. Yeah, good. Okay. Jamie's gonna do this soon. Jamie's gonna do these live soon. She has to figure out her schedule and stuff. So y'all, she's talking right now. She's the last one on the comment, productive with Jamie. Y'all follow her because she will help out once I leave, and y'all are like, oh my God, I can't do work anymore because there's that. And it's familiar, so you won't have to go find somebody else. Don't leave us, stay. But I know that I have to leave you guys right now. So this is where I never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. I never say goodbye. I try, and I try, and I try, and I try, and I try, but everybody wants to bring me down. Yeah. So, don't know what I was going to say or what I was thinking about the first time. Oh yeah. So that's afternoons. Yeah. Y'all follow Jamie. Follow me because you're going to want to come back, and follow Jamie because she's going to start soon at some point in the next probably week. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. It's Tuesday tomorrow. And we will get to it. I can't use your link for music. Yeah, let me write that down. Check. It's the work buddies. Or are you having trouble? Did I just put the work? I might have just put the work buddies. Check work buddies. If there's other links in there, are you having trouble with the other links? I don't know what's going on. Can't use your link for music. Yes. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye Diane. Yeah, I'll try to remember to do that link, which means I probably won't do it till tomorrow. I'll remember again tomorrow when y'all tell me. Or I might remember to check my to-do list, which I usually don't do that either. Make sure you have the URL in your page. All the other ones are working. Good. Thank you. Danka. Betty. See, I know in order to learn a language, you have to speak it. It's weird, I know. But it's so embarrassing because I can't do accents on demand. I can do my weird ass accents just randomly that I come out with that just kind of flow out of my mouth. But I can't make the pretty words happen whenever. And it's just, I'm worried I'm insulting them. You know, although there was that one video, I don't know if y'all saw it with I think they were German, the three, and it looked like they're probably an exchange student, an American exchange student. And what did she say to say? I don't even remember what she said to say, but so funny. Like the first one did okay, she did fine, and the second one, I didn't even know that the first one, I didn't even know weren't speaking English to begin with, because the first one was fine, just an accent, and then the second one was like. Monsieur, with that girl, and I'm like, I'm not making fun of her because I recognized it. I was like, oh my God, that was me speaking Spanish. I was like, oh, I feel you, girl. I feel you. And then the last one was just laughing so hard at the second one that I don't even know if she got anything out. But it was hilarious. I don't know how to share that or help you guys with that because TikTok has a terrible search feature, but highly recommended you find it if you haven't seen it. Bita. Bita. Yeah. Oh, bita, not bitte. I thought it was spelled B-I-T-T-E, but I guess I'm wrong on that, which makes sense because I can't spell anyways. Why am I going to be able to spell another language when I can't even spell mine? Yeah. Okay, so are you German or did you take German? Are you from Pennsylvania? Because that's a big one here, German. Both my sons took German. My first one can actually speak it okay. He obviously didn't get what I have, but my second one, good luck with that. Okay, I'm ready to go. I can go. I'm gonna go. Oh, Ty says, oh my God, Lauren, I freaking love you. She's in YouTube. I don't know why you love me. Like, I don't know what that was about or why you love me in general, but I'm glad. Thank you. Yeah, I'll make my day. I'll only say things like that. Oh, and Ty, you should, I mean, when you stroke my ego, that also gets a bell. I mean, I'm not big into flattery, but maybe like one secession. So it's a little perk. Lived in Germany while in the army. Yes. Do you know my still not going. My parents met in Germany because they're both American. But I'm just waving this little gummy around. My dad was in the military. He was stationed over there in the 60s. And then my mom this is so my mom, she was like, looks around her tiny little town in South Carolina. And she was like, and she looked around and she didn't want to find girl. Like, anybody that knows the Dixie Chicks knows what I'm talking about. But she left. She was like, I don't want to sit here and have babies and whatever. I'm just going to go to Germany. She didn't have a job. She was just like, I think she had a friend that was going. She's like, yeah, that sounds great. That's an adventure. I'm going to go live in Germany. So that's what she did. And she got a job as a teacher on the base and then that's how she met my dad on the base. And then that's the story. That's how I came about. I don't like to think about that too much because Germany was amazing. Yeah. Careful what you let the hubby over here. I wonder what that was about. I mean, the Australian video was awkward enough. Like, I mean, if y'all care to look at my really bad Elise Myers impression, sort of. One of them, let me see what I was wearing that can help you. I think I was wearing the green shirt because I don't label very well. But anyways, might say story time on it. If not, you'll just get another one. But the one about the Australians, hands on the ass, that was one of them. Hands on the ass. That's all I'm going to say. The one about the kind of like a Friends thing. The one with the Australians and the hands on the ass. If y'all want to see that, go find it. But that was a little bit awkward watching that with my husband. That's okay. Also, the next one where I show some nether regions when I didn't mean to. That's the one with the kind of flannel looking, blue flannel looking shirt. Yeah. So what a hook, right? Want to see one with Australians on my ass and the next one's about my nether regions. Mm-hmm. Okay. And with that, I think it's time to go. Don't you think that's a good conclusion? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that transition and conclusion. Okay, so let's see you guys tomorrow. How about that? Careful with the line, dirty boy. Did I say dirty boy? God, I don't know. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Love you guys. Bye. And YouTube. Hi. Did I read all your comments? I hate not reading. So you guys are going to get to see me chew because there's like one of you there. So obnoxious. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jamie. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I'm sure it is deserved. Thank you. Husband is gone for the week, so thanks for putting up with the ultra. So obnoxious. I mean, trying to get my son not to talk with a big jar of food in his mouth, and here I am being a big hypocrite. Well, Bye, Ty. I assume that's you in there. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Bye. I can't remember if you were one of the ones that knew my favorite murder, but you get to see it. Bye. Bye.